In the United States, a Utah mother of 6 who doled out parenting advice as a mom-fluencer on a popular YouTube channel has been sentenced to prison. The charges abusing her children. Prosecutors liken the condition of their home to concentration camps. Ng Agila has more.
42-year-old Ruby Frankie pleaded guilty in December to 4 counts of aggravated child abuse. Yesterday, the court handed down the sentence. Frankie receives 1 to 15 years in prison on each charge. Although the maximum penalty was 60 years, she will likely spend only 30 years behind bars due to state laws limiting duration for consecutive sentences. Frankie's business partner, 54-year-old Jody Hildebrandt, receives the same sentence. Beginning in 2015, Frankie ran the now-deleted YouTube channel called 8 Passengers. There she provided parenting advice. She would later feature on a YouTube channel run by Hildebrandt after separating from her husband. Utah prosecutor Eric Clark says Frankie and Hildebrandt held 2 of the children, then aged 9 and 11, in a concentration camp-like setting. This until the older child escaped to a neighbor's house and asked them to call the police. Clark says the children were regularly denied food, water, beds to sleep in, and virtually all forms of entertainment. He says they were isolated from others and were hidden when people came to visit the house. The prosecutor adds that the children were also forced to do manual labor outdoors in the extreme summer heat, at times without shoes or socks. Both children had extensive physical injuries from the abuse that required hospitalization. Clark also says the children were emotionally abused to the extent that each believed to some degree that they deserved what was being done to them. Frankie apologizes for her actions at her sentencing hearing before Judge John Walton.
I would like to make a statement without any intent to change my stipulated sentence. For the past 4 years, I've chosen to follow counsel and guidance that has led me into a dark delusion. My distorted version of reality went largely unchecked as I would isolate from anyone who challenged me. I was led to believe that this world was an evil place, filled with cops who control, hospitals that injure, government agencies that brainwash, church leaders who lie and lust, husbands who refuse to protect, and children who need abused. My choice to believe and behave this paranoia culminated into criminal activity for which I stand before you today ready to take accountability.
Ng Agila Ng Agila International, trusted, connected, on point.